Welcome back. As promised, we have the trimester video. Excuse me. I got a little bit tongue-tied there. Anyhow. So I've got some notes down here below. They're written on my workbench, so they are forever imprinted in my mind. Your first trimester, getting right into it, your first trimester, or her first trimester, will be the most trying. You have the biggest risk for miscarriage. You've got morning sickness, you've got fatigue, you've got constipation, all kinds of really not so fun stuff. Again, you don't know anything, so just suck it up and help her out. Try and be as understanding. Again, you can Google all of this information. It is a wealth of information on the online. Anyhow, if she smokes, tell her to quit. If she drinks, tell her to stop. If she's smoking meth, you've got another world of problems. But ultimately what it comes down to is get her health, make her health a priority, because her health during the first trimester will translate into the health of your future child in the first trimester, to give you the biggest chance of success. Anyhow, that's about 13 weeks long, and that sounds like a long time because it is a long time to be dealing with someone who is going through hormone changes, body changes, swings of emotions, and yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering and laughing and crying, all within the same 15 minutes. Trimester number 2, the majority of the terrible shit that happens in trimester 1 should start to ease off a little bit. There's apps that she's probably already downloaded that will literally track the development of your child, let you know about what size it is in relation to most fruits and vegetables, which is kind of fun because you can take pictures of said fruits and vegetables just to earn some brownie points. The baby should start moving around trimester number 2, as well as you get to see all the innards. What I mean by innards is your doctor's appointment, subsequent doctor's appointments should be telling you whether or not the liver's working, the lungs are working, the brain's growing, and the heart's beating, and everything else. That is trimester number 2. Trimester number 2 is kind of the most impatient that you'll probably ever feel, the most anxious you'll ever feel, because you know what's coming. You've already been through number 1. You're terrified of number 3. Here we go into number 3. Number 3 is pretty much waiting on the due date. You've already been through the rough stuff. You're rip-roaring ready to go. You should start getting out your hard hat and your safety glasses and your hand tools and starting putting shit together. In other words, you should have the crib, you should have the bassinet, the pack and play, the whatever else, the mumbo, and this, that, the other. There's a whole bunch of shit that you need to know. Again, you can Google it, but this is just the quick rundown, the quick and dirty. Ultimately, the baby should be moving. Your wife, girlfriend, significant other, a woman who has child should be monitoring the movement of the baby. You should be, again, extremely supportive of her. Ankles start swelling, legs, limbs, everything starts swelling, and she's getting more and more tired throughout the day and a little bit more moody. Boobs are getting bigger, all kinds of other fun stuff. You should really start, again, preparing for having your child. Again, we'll talk about baby, the actual birth and the wildness that ensues after that, and the concerns and the fears and crying, and you're into it now. By the third trimester, you're into it. And you should have enough experience based off of the first 2 trimesters to deal with the third. The third is, again, we're looking into anxiety and just put your big boy pants on. You're getting ready to have a child, and that is the third trimester. So there are the 3 trimesters explained as so far as my research. Again, it's all super hectic. Google the ever-loving Christ out of it along with her. Google it together. That way you can both understand the changes and why and how and everything else that goes along with it. So that's it for today, that's it for the trimester video. Again, you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But that's pretty much it. Catch you guys later.